Is this deck fair? Nah, dude.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing the menace of the hour, Nadu, Winged Wisdom. Modern players and Brawl players can agree that Nadu is a problem. He's a 3-mana, 3/4 flyer, which on its own is very strong. But if that weren't enough, whenever a creature you control gets targeted with a spell or ability from any player's control, it causes you to reveal the top card of your deck, put it into play untapped if it's a land, or into your hand otherwise. This means that you can use Nadu with all sorts of repeatable abilities. If you're playing him in paper, he works really well with, say, 2 different creatures that can untap each other and target each other, or with, in Modern, equipment that equips for 0. We have no equipment that equips for 0 in Arena, but we still have a lot of very good landfall abilities, cheap spells to protect Nadu, counter spells, and other targeting things. The things that go off like mad with Nadu include things like Bristly Bill and the very similar Roaring Earth, which turn landfall into a targeting ability, or maybe Unctus that allows you to pay life in order to target one of your creatures with an ability, or 1 blue mana if that's what you'd rather do, and all of these little blue spells that let you protect it. We also have some things that equip for 1 mana, like Lava Spur Boots, or the Lost Jitty, which also has an ability that can target a creature. Specifically, target creature can't block this turn, not the +1/+1 counter one. That one does not target. You can even untap your land so you can cast additional spells, and if you're casting spells, you can target your own creatures with an ability that causes them to blink, which resets Nadu's twice-a-turn limitation. Nadu's twice-a-turn limitation applies to each creature separately, and it's also very silly. If you blink Nadu, which we have both Displacer Kitten and I believe Essence Flux in this deck, you get the 2 again. Now, you can go off on your turn or on your opponent's turn with these abilities, which means that you can't just sit there and hold up your various counterspells, including 2 counterspells, Essence Capture and Repulsive Mutation, that targets your own creatures, causing you to, again, get triggers off Nadu. This deck, you may notice, a lot of people are playing right now. So we're going to play it too, and a lot of our opponents are going to concede. Let's take it into the queue and hope we get some real good games of Magic that aren't just against other Nadu decks. Tezzeret, Betrayer of... oh, never mind. Narset, Enlightened Master. She attacks in and casts spells for free. I don't have turn 1 ramp, but I do have an Uro. I do have a counter spell. And I think I'm going to mulligan, because I'd love to have turn 1 ramp if I can find it. Didn't find it. Did find a nice targeting ability off the Swiftfoot Boots, though. So I'm going to start with this Lair to Hydra and start throwing down spells. They're going to strike it rich. They're ramping up. Look, I can ramp too. I'll use the Kami of Bamboo Groves to get another land into play, rather than just playing the boots. And now it looks like I have a counter spell. I don't. There's a lot of counter spells in this deck, though. Worn Power Stone. Nice. They're able to cast Narset next turn. And I'm able to counter Narset next turn. So I'm not going to play Nadu. Instead, I'm going to hold up Disallow. What have I become? A blue player. Yeah, Scraps, come quick, eat this bird. I wish my cat could come and eat this bird, but this bird is like a guy. This is one of the, I believe, the Avon from Amonkhet. Not too silly. Do it. Crack your Flooded Strand. Next turn I can put the boots down, still holding up the Disallow. Considering that Scraps did attack my foot today while I was, like, getting up and walking into the kitchen, she likes to dive through a little, like, blue tube we keep on the floor at our ankles and feet. She likes to go for big prey. I've heard it called wildebeesting before, because it's kind of like when smaller prey animal or predator animals will go after big animals like wildebeest. Because wildebeest are huge. Wildebeest. Wait, how big is a wildebeest? 260 to 600 pounds. That's the blue wildebeest. That's so much. Oh, hey, Chandra. I'll counter a Chandra. The scraps chitter occasionally. Which allow is it? This one. Could have had one extra little guy. I'd waited for the landfall here. But I'm trying to protect. And also attack! You've seen a cat try to sneak up on a deer before. Did it work? Also, I'm very, very tempted to go for this, Ashaya play. So I'm going to start by moving this onto Nadu. Nice, landfall. Let's move that around again. Maybe I'll attack first. You know what? I'll attack. Have I not played a land? Oh, I haven't played a land. Okay, wait. We'll do this. Unctus. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, draw a card and discard a card. That's because it's blue. Ooh, Ivy's so cute. But I don't think it'll be as good against Narset. It's better in a mirror match. Alright, so we're gonna pay one Phyrexian blue mana. Very cool. And then I'll give Unctus haste. Okay, I want to pay 2 more life. This time, target this insect. Ooh, a Roaring Earth. More. This guy. I'm having fun. You. Well, maybe one more. Oh. So I could keep going. Or I could just, like, move the boots one more time. Because I'm thinking if I can get that Roaring Earth to kick off, wouldn't that be nice? You know, I've got more life to work with. Yeah, what's my opponent gonna do? Leave? What are you gonna do, huh? Leave? Do I keep going? No, I'll stop there. Alright, they got a Response and Resurgence, which allows them to deal 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Well, maybe if it didn't have Hexproof. And they also got an Arcane Signet. They can also, take additional attack phases. Key to the archive! Listen, if you want that key, maybe I'll make you work for it. No, I want to counter, if they have, like, a board wipe here, I want to be ready to spell Pierce it. Especially because they could get a board wipe off this. Arcane Signet, they have 5 mana now. They're casting the Resurgence, may as well get it in your graveyard. Oh, and they're leaving. It was totally worth it paying all that life. That was fun. Muldrotha, the Gravetide. Hey, Muldrotha, you want a party? Because I do. Muldrotha allows you to recast permanents and replay lands from your graveyard, which is great, because there's a lot of things with strong enter the battlefield abilities in Sultai colors. Like, so many different things. It's kind of nuts. I'm probably not playing Nadu on turn 2, because I don't have a way to protect him. or immediately trigger him, which that's something I really do want to do. Ooh, an Odawara. A bit of lost Jitty. I think this Hobbit could wear this. Let me crack this open, grab fetch, get some charge counters on here. Or I could just grab blue. Nah, fetches. Life is a resource. Love paying life. Alright, so now my Hobbit is mighty. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her so much. And we can use this charge counter to immediately trigger Nadu next turn. Also, do some other stuff. Neato. This isn't limited to once per turn, right? She does crave violence. Ugh, I love that for her. Let's see if we hit a land. Ooh, a land. My halfling can't block this turn. Huh. Neat. I'm equipping her again. That's her second ability being triggered. And then this is your second one. Very good. Yes. Very good. I can equip it again, but we've already triggered this twice for the turn. If I wasn't afraid of them having a 2-mana counterspell, because that is very likely in something like Muldrotha, I would have probably attacked with the halfling first. Just to get another charge counter onto the Jide. 6 lands versus 2. Yep. I mean, we did go first. And have a Hobbit. And we're also a Nadu deck. Nadu is a mistake. I've heard a lot of people ask for Nadu to be banned in Modern already. And I'm not in touch with the Modern meta. But yeah, no, I'd be down. And so I've had some people ask, like, do you think Nadu should be banned in Brawl? And I say no. I don't think that it should be banned in Brawl. Oh, look, they nullified the Nadu. Well, that's cute. Which one I want to do here. Turn Timba. Oh, the baby. Wish I could just put this into my hand. It's so cute. I don't think they should ban this in Brawl, but I do think that they should have it matching against much stronger decks than it currently is. Something kind of strange about just like how they've done matchmaking for this new set is that they've chosen to make it so the new cards, as in the cards that are in Modern Horizons 3, is blue, so I'm trying to artifact creature. Yeah, I want you to both be artifact creatures. They chose to make some of them match against more powerful things than others. Like they made it so the Sorin, as just an example, is matching against considerably more powerful decks. And I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe it's because he turns into a planeswalker, so they decided to make that the default strength. Yeah, they were essentially yeeted into Hellq, like the lower depths of Hellq, but still. The same thing applies to Tamia was a commander, Ajani is a commander, all 3 of those, and Kalia of the Vast is also being matched like that, maybe because she's an older card. I think all the Flipwalkers, yeah. Okay, so you can't block this turn. This is a sorcery speed ability, so I do want to do it first. Make yourself stronger. Okay, they're killing the otter. You stronger. And I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on you. Draw and drop. Very close. Very, 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 very close. My graveyard goes bye-bye. Lotus Cobra with a promising vein. Llanowar Elf said, I got some blockers. We can make it so one thing can't block, though. Using the Lost G-Day. Ooh, but they've got another block. Oh, wait, they killed themselves. Oh, okay. Good game? Ah, another Nadu! What a surprise! We've run into many, many Nadu in the queue. Because they're good and popular and... I get it. Go ahead and get some, more blue, I guess. Aww, an itty-bitty hobbit. I want to ramp. Failed to ramp. So now they know I don't have a third land in hand. Hi, Nadu! You're not gonna fight me, are you? Failed to ramp successfully. Ooh, they already got a Roaring Earth. Nice. Good for them. And they did not find a land. I found Audacity here. They could always cast a blue spell. Try again. A land. Grizzly Bill. This will come in tapped, since we went first. Well, 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 what do we have here? Another land! I'm gonna throw the Disallow to the bottom. I could try to kick this off again. Using Essence Flux? Yeah, I'll try it. Oh, I missed. That's okay, I figured it was worth a try. It's like either that or I'm holding up Memory Lapse, and that's boring. Since I can't counter any of the legends they got anyway. Nice Pawk. I really shouldn't say that. Go up to somebody in the Magic the Gathering arena and you say, nice Pawk. And then you say, oh god, oh no, oh no, this is happening. You guys know that picture of Shadow the Hedgehog? No? That's a shame. You should know that picture of Shadow the Hedgehog. Why are you not putting counters on anybody else? You're not getting triggers. You can't just say nice talk to somebody the first time I meet them. Well, I'm sorry, Seth PBKASO Reborn. They're pawking off. It's possible they were just trying to only build up stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't do that. So where are all lands? Everybody's a land. I'm a land. Failed to find. Okay, yeah, we've used up almost all of your triggers, but not all of them. Oh, what a shock. Find me land! Land! More! Wait. Oh, if I untap you, it gets me more mana, but it doesn't get me the trigger. Do the thing. Do the thing. More landfall. Boo! Landfall. Landfall for me. One landfall for milady. Curses. I guess on their turn I could phase out a bunch of my own stuff. Or I'd do it, but then I can't block. And they probably could get lethal off that. Oh, it's gonna be a weird stack. Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'll see how weird it gets. Because I can also target their stuff, just to stop them from attacking in. Since I have a lot of blue spells in hand. You can declare a blocker and then phase out. The next turn is going to be a nightmare. Thanks for thinking so. I agree. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to just do this now. I'm gonna drop Wash Away and Utter Insignificance and Memory Lapse. And I'm going to target my homie, my Nadu, no, Shia, Nadu. Wait, 4, 5, 6. Everybody's getting touched. Look, you get triggers too. You love triggers, I assume. More! More! This game's stupid. Another Nadu! You already know what Nadu does. Nadu does Nadu things. Mulligan. Turn 1 ramp and a counter spell. Love it. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Kami over the Elvish Mess deck. I also have Roaring Earth. Honestly, perfect lineup. Okay, bye, Nadu. Yeah, like my Necrobloom video? Oh, you're gonna hate this one. Lotus, my beloved! Oh, I wanted to play against Lonus. I love Lonus so much. We got the Snooty. Ulalek fused didn't even get to finish saying the name that time. Petlaza, Sun Favored, the dino that discovers. I don't have any turn 1 ramp, but I do have Bristly Bill. And I like Bristly Bill. I also have these 2 double blue counter spells, but no double blue mana. I have the Verdant Catacombs here, which I could use to grab, maybe just a... Oh. Never mind. The Necrobloom! Necrobloom is a sweet landfall commander, kind of like us, but in Abzan colors and with Dredge. That Dredge ability gives it, well, always a land hit so long as you have one in the graveyard, and it lets you fill your graveyard up, which is great to feed things that let you play lands from your graveyard, things that return lands from your graveyard, reanimation, anything else. Necrobloom is kind of like having Field of the Dead as a creature. It also just makes you little plants otherwise. Ooh, a fellow turn 1 ramp, I see. Very, very neat. I don't really need to float any mana here. I'm going to play this Lotus Cobra and attack in. I could have played Nadu here, but this being an Abzan commander means they have access to black and white removal, both of which are cheap and strong. So I figured I should just get this Lotus Cobra out so I can float enough mana to hopefully be able to protect Nadu, get some triggers, things like that. Tap, tap, tap. 3 steps ahead, I won't be able to prevent most things here, but they don't know that. They don't know that that's what I have. They just know that I have mana up and then Nadu down. And also, we're villains here. So I'm going to Tail's End your land. Listen, if you're playing Nadu, lean into it. You already suck. Absolutely foul, says Gizmo in the chat. Thank you. I'm aware. Positively miserable and disgusting. I figured if they can't get the mana, then they don't got the stuff. What are we doing here? I think I'd rather hold up the counter spell than get the Scoot Bug down. I can also use this to make a copy of Lotus Cobra, which will trigger Nadu. Yes. That is a thing I can do. That's why this is in here. It is a targeting counter spell sometimes. Infrequently. Hey, sometimes you have a lot of mana to work with. Honestly, I should consider putting Doppelgang in here. Hey. So listen. We are the villains. Alright, now I'm getting this bad boy out here. By the way, Restless Vinestalk actually does have a targeting ability. Am I getting bugs? Or do I want to try using Nadu? I'm gonna go for just bugs this turn. But I am manually tapping here so I can animate Lair of the Hydra instead. Just for like 1 extra damage. Oh, I should have done it for 2. I forgot floating mana. If we lose by 1, you know whose fault it is. Are we playing Bug Snacks? Bug Snacks! Maybe they have a board wipe. I wouldn't mind. I would deserve it. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? If Nadu wasn't standard, I should hope it wouldn't be a 3-4. Alright, so they're ghost quartering the lair. Thank you for the land. I'll make it all blue. Thank you for the bugs. Buggity wug. Ooh, Terror Tide! I love Terror Tide. They thought it through. Love it. I mean, I could just swing for 5. Feels fairly safe, actually. Nah, Nadu. Something that's really egregious about Nadu is even if they target it with removal, we still get to draw. And sometimes you draw the protective spells. Oh, sorry, we get to draw. It's not actually card draw on Nadu, it's a reveal and put into hand. So it doesn't get stopped by Narset. Doesn't get punished by Bowmasters. Aw, World Shaper! I'm actually gonna make this smaller. Just for the trigger. So they have to block, but that brings back all of those lands. Yay! They're at 2 life. They ramped! Now what can they do with all of that ramp? I mean, hopefully they can turn around and win the game. I wanted to make Nadu trigger. Ace of the Locked Hothouse. Allows them to play additional lands, and after the next turn lets them play creatures, lands, enchantments off the top of their deck. Doing a lot of rooting for my opponents? Dude, I'm playing Nadu! They deserve to win! Grenzo, Crooked Jailer. I don't have any ramp on turn 1, but I have a slight counter spell, which maybe we can use to counter their ramp. And we have Bristly Bill on turn 2. I love Bristly Bill. Little landfall, making a targeted thing. That's great for us. Oh, and Ivy, too. Play out Bristly Bill here. Okay, Guardian Idol. Wizard. Actually, I kind of want to do Fairy so I can play Ivy here and still protect her. I'm going to do that. Or do I want to do Rogue? I'm going to do Rogue. She's a Fairy Rogue. So now I have the Spell Pierce and the Essence Flux up. Or the March. Whatever. I have blue mana up. Grenzo decks, this is the guy, by the way, who steals your spells, casted for free. Way too likely to have removal. Iron Crag. Okay. Not worth Spell Piercing. I'll hit the Lantern, because I can turn. And here comes Nadu. I'll go with targeting Ivy first. Oh look, another land. Oh look, another trigger. Oh look, another trigger. Okay, we're gonna crack this open, grab some blue. Take that off again. Failed to find. I could risk it on Uro. Or just play the Snakeskin Veil. I would love to see if I could get just like a little bit more this turn, but I really don't need to. I think that that's kind of greedy if I do. And this also resets my counters, which is nice. Or my count. You get double triggers with Ivy. From Snakeskin Veil, I do, and from Essence Flux, I do. But it will be resetting the counters that I put on everything with Bristly Bill. Alright, so Rogue, it's uncounterable. Here comes Grenzo. In response to Grenzo, I am going to Snakeskin Veil Bristly Bill. I'm going to copy the ability onto Ivy. See what we got. Okay, some goods. So to get to steal a spell from us and cast it for free. Reminder, most of the spells in our deck are not individually that powerful. The counter spells are honestly probably the best piece that you could get if we weren't already so far ahead. Also, I can activate Bristly Bill and double my counters next turn. Pretty good. What are you stealing, huh? You better cast it. Show me what you got. Oh, Springheart Nanthuko, that's nothing. I'm gonna channel in response. Boom, 2 lands. Guaranteed landfall next turn. And since we have a guaranteed landfall, we're gonna use that. Beef up Nadu. We're gonna use the Nadu to get another land. We're gonna get the Nadu on the land on the Ivy. We're gonna double up the counters. We're gonna swing, and it's going to be lethal. Out of here, Grenzo. Let's go Umezawa Fugitive. Makes whittle creatures unblockable. Hey, Tetsuko. She's, I assume going to be played with a lot of, like, just... What's the right word for this? unblockable, or like curiosity effect. I think curiosity effect is the word I'm looking for. Good with curiosities. There's no blue mana up, so I don't have to worry about a counter spell. Well, most counter spells. I'm gonna use this Flooded Strand. Some rogues and saboteurs. I'll just grab a basic here. Blue, blue, green. Nadu. Aw, somebody in the chat says they loved my Sorin House of Markov. Oh, of House Markov commander video. Yeah! I had a lot of fun getting to build him. I like life gain decks. They're really fun. I'm also looking forward to upgrading my Trelasaro deck to add in like the same things from Modern Horizons 3 because they're good. I'm just swinging in here. We'll have the safekeeping for when we need it, and until that point, we're dealing more damage than them. Maybe some ninja. Oh, it could be ninjutsu. And some enter the battlefield with ninjutsu. Also, if they target my stuff with things, I still get the triggers, so... Frogify effects will, get us a small benefit before they give us the downside. Oh, Coastal Piracy. Put it in the grave, though. Mono Blue Ninjutsu, there's the clone card, there's a bounce card, there's some draw, make a treasure. But like the best ones are the blue-black. This time they're keeping back Tesco because she can prevent essentially 3 damage. Let's see if there's a counter spell in their hand here. Could be, could be. Counter spell. We found it. You made a Sultai Ninjas deck, Kaiser? Is it a Gonti deck? I'd love to see Felix 5 boots. So the Arboreal Grazer will be able to block this Spyglass Siren. Since it's a 2/2 now. Tetsuko, you've defeated yourself. Whoa, Oval Chase Dragster? Oh, I guess it's got 1 toughness, so it can't be blocked. Okay, that's kind of cool. Bonk. That's very, like, commit to the bit of them. I'm actually gonna attack in with all of these, and whatever Tetsuko blocks, I'm gonna make indestructible. Because I kind of want to draw a card. And also, I'm really impatient, and they only have 1 mana. They stifled Nadu's ability. Okay. They see the situation I'm in. It's called, I managed to hit a land pocket. The only card here on our battlefield that wasn't in our opening hand is really you. Oh, Hope of Girapur. Does Pock resolve? Are there repeatable stifles? Sort of? I mean, at this moment, the Dragster's gonna kill me. But, like, I'm okay with dying to an Oval Chase Dragster. In fact, it makes me kind of happy that I'm going to die to an uncommon from Kaladesh. I can block something. Heck yeah, GG Tetsuko. Ah, greetings, Nadu. This Nadu is going first, which means that they'll have an opportunity to ramp, set up counter spells, or protect their Nadu before we can. I also do have a 1-mana counter spell for their commander. Maybe I'll get to use it even. Oh, Tameo on turn 1. I know that CGB and a couple others are running this Tameo for this deck. So by the way, I do not like this card. I find that it is miserable. The fact that the +2 on it protects it and is a +2 ability means that on a 1-mana Planeswalker, you end up having just way, way, way too much loyalty and difficulty in trying to remove it. I don't like it. I think that it's a bit of mistake of design, and it's a little upsetting to me. So anyway, let's go ahead and grab some land. I'll go for a fetchy. Play Nadu. There he is. Bird. It's also cheap for the blue flare, yeah. Play her next turn. No, next turn you just have to draw 2. If you want to flip her on the turn she comes out, yeah, Brainstorm, but you only have to draw 2 additional cards other than the one that you drew in your turn. Botanical Sanctum gives them 4 mana, so they could play Nadu. Maybe activate an ability or cast a spell, depending on what they have. I want to put this in one deck of mine, and that's my Lonus deck. But that's because Lonus is a clues deck. This is a cheap creature that also does clue stuff. Makes clues. Do you want to attack? Like maybe a little? It's okay, you can be honest here. This is a safe space. Do you want to attack? Suggestion for creatures that would go good in a Tameo deck. Malcolm. A lot of counter spells. Most of the Tameos I've run into have not even been really Simic decks. They have maybe 1 or 2 Simic spells. But they're just oops all counters. Because that +2, and that -3, and that -7 are all they need. I'm gonna play this, so I can hold up Strix Serenade. They're saying, I do apologize. Hello? I don't know what's going on. Like, now or ever. Maybe it's just because they were taking so long to decide if they wanted to attack. So I'm playing Ivy here because we are in a mirror match, and it means that if you target your creatures with a spell, I can choose to target my creatures with that spell too. Ivy's funny. Also, Ivy mirror matches, like Ivy versus Ivy, you can watch my video of Ivy Brawl and see exactly how ridiculous that can go. It oftentimes comes down to, like, trying to manipulate the stack and exactly when you want to cast things to make sure they don't kill you with the copied spells. Okay, a Sixth Sense! I've got one of those. All 6 of them. Nice. Thank you! Wait, can I say thanks? Thanks. Wait, it would be really funny if I did this. Yeah. No, I'm letting you cast it again, so you get more triggers, so I get more triggers. Ah, man. Okay, so they're not into it. I wanted triggers. Oh, wait, you just got your own Sink into Stupor. Nice. There's this cave. They can use this to fetch a land later. Did they play this turn? They did. They're tapped out of blue. So, River's Rebuke. You give yourself Hexproof. Or just crack the clue, draw a card. But they're conceding. Because we've reset their board. We've got more mana. GG. Again, Nadu. Wow, there's a lot of Nadus out here. I kind of like that this has the wash away. I guess I could keep this even though I don't have turn 1 ramp. I could turn 1, get those boots out though. And these boots were meant for walking. That's just what I'll do. Crack open this Verdant Catacombs. Grab a fetch land into a shock land. Booties! Yeah, we're running into so many Nadus. I think this is absolutely the most played card right now in this queue. Ooh, Broker's Hideout. What that Nadu do, though? I don't know. It's doing something. Just a bird. I was expecting them to ramp on turn 1. They did not. They're probably also going for the hold up a counter spell. I have 2 counter spells. Wash away, repulsive mutation. So, you got another land. You do. A bark channel / tide channel pathway. Ivy! I'll play Ivy. Yeah, I didn't match up against Nadu at all when I was playing my Sorin deck or there were a couple other decks that are just like Kalia. Neither of them matched into Nadu. Yeah, Carrick was matching against Kalia. So they're in a different matchmaking tier. Sacrifice a creature with flying. Rip my Ivy. Play Nadu. Play Nadu. Essence Scatter. Really, not even running the upgraded Essence Scatter. So there's a Essence Scatter Plus from Lord of the Rings that also gets you a little bit of Ring Temptations. Nissa! Hi, Nissa. They have mana. Nice Llanowar Loam Speaker. They might have a Spell Pierce. They did not have a Spell Pierce. Yeah, if the opponent is running the worst version of something, they're also running the version of something, I'd believe it. So I still think Nadu's not going to live if we get him out here. So I think we go for the Buggity Bug. Scoot Swarm. Bug. Bug. And it's unlikely I'd be using Repulsive Mutation, since right now it would only make them pay 1 mana to avoid a counter. Please don't fight my bug. I'm still holding this just in case. Ooh, Bonnie! So this person is going for a much more just Simic stuff, Simic landfall, versus the, like, hyper-tempo Nadu that most people are running. Bug, bug. Bug 2, the sequel to Bug. Nadu landed? Nadu wear boot? Who else gets to wear boots today? These boots were meant for walking. And bugging. And scooting. And patootin'. More bugging. This one. It'll land. Ugh. What's maximum value? Bug, 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 bug. Whoa. I don't know what that jitter was. So I can attack in here. I don't know if they got like a shore up or anything. Find out. I know, I'm playing a little risky with this. Slip out the back. Okay. So, just dodges that. Gets them one more activation. I'll throw this on this bug. It's a land. I think I have an adequate number of these. Let's crack this open and do it again. Could have a River's Rebuke or anything like that. Well, they'll need to have a River's Rebuke because of the whole scoot bug thing. Come on. Boot up this one. Root scootin' badootin'. Alright. The bugs have scooted. It's an infestation. I'm gonna need to call an exterminator. I'm gonna have to call Orkin. Is Nadu bugged? Should you only be able to proc it twice? Twice. Per creature! Why is it per creature? Nice. Tyvar stand. You get enough mana. Tyvar stand could make for a big lethal swing. So we know what every card in their hand except for one is. The land, which gets them another mana. Bonnie Paul. They can swing in. That'll get them another land. Because I think they have at least one fetch they've gone through. Yes, multiple fetches. Which land do you get? They'll gain the life gain one. Okay, so they have only 3 blockers. We still have 33 1/1s, and then Nadu. But thank you. What if that hit a land and I got double the bugs? That would be wild. We just have lethal attacking on. Good game. Go to combat. We attack in, they try any funny business. Oh, we're repulsive enough to stop them. Or just put counters on our cards to win. GG. Zimone Quandrix. Wait. Quandrix Prodigy. Yeah, that's hard for me to say. I like this hand because it has a turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. Turn 2, our commander, or maybe Essence Capture being held up, or maybe even Tireless Provisioner to set it for some landfall. And, yeah. Not too many targeting abilities, but just nice cards to have early. I like having turn 1 ramp in this deck since it gets the Nadu out early. This is very similar to, like, Albiorix, how you just want to, like, get your card out fast. Yeah, Zimone is really cute. Zimone to me has always been like the tamer Gretchen. It's usually a Simic Flash commander. Cool. There are worse things in the world. I'm being asked if I have a Mox Field for my deck. No, but all my decks are being tracked by Untapped. So that link in the chat should help out. We're playing the worst thing in the world? Yeah, we really are. Without a way to protect... Gotta go for the Tireless Provisioner. Is this the new sacrifice a creature? Oh my god, it's Flare of Denial. They killed Zimone? You guys, they killed Zimone. I got flared at, yeah. I don't think we play Nadu. Fanatic of Ronas. Macaronis and cheese. Yes, you might have your large amounts of mana. Okay, mana drain. I can't hit that with Essence Capture, since this is only for creatures. What you gonna do with all that mana on your board? You have 8 mana. Okay, that's Zimone. I'm not countering her. Touch land. Okay, they didn't use all of it. Nadu. Again. It's Nadu again. I'm not even gonna pretend I have a way to protect it. Listen, if you have a Frogify or Eaten by Piranhas, whatever, go for it. I'm ramping. I'm ramping over here. If they didn't have like a coma or anything to cast off of 8 mana, I'm fine for a turn. Yeah, if they target this with removal, like I still get stuff. Because Nadu is a stupid design. Oh, well, Harrow to you too. Sacrificing a land to get 2 more untapped. That's 6. They need 8 for this. Show me Pick Your Poison. Somebody played Pick Your Poison against us, just like a game or 2 ago. Yeah, Nadu's matching against so much Simic. Especially other Nadus. Okay, Mystic Sanctuary, bringing back the mana drain. They can draw it using Zimone. I'm going to use Tyrate Sanctum, targeting Nadu. Oh, cute. River's Rebuke. Nadu is going to be a bird god! Tweet, tweet. Cute. Kind of tempted to bounce Zimone here. I'm gonna try it. Whee! That's just so they can't tap her again. I'm not able to wash away her from hand. I'm just kind of being annoying. Let me in. I don't need to cast spells. I have Tyrant Sanctum. Not attacking with Fanatic? my god, grows. Malcolm's good. We're drawing a card. Sorry, 2 cards. During combat, I think is when I want to flash out Malcolm. It'll give them the mana drain, mana, I guess, like, on second main. But I think that's fine. Oh, it went right through that. That's fine. I also have the wash away if I need a pure counter spell. They're going for the mana drain. That's the counterspell I know of. They could have a second, but if they did, it would only need 1 blue in its cost. I'm going to use this Windswept Heath. I'm going to grab the fetch into the shock. And I'm going to wash away the mana drain, because I really want Malcolm on the battlefield. Oh, I just heard a doggy bark outside. Behold, Malcolm! I guess I will swing in with both. I'm actually going to give Malcolm the buff this time, instead of Nadu. Just spreading the love. Oh look, a fetch land. When Malcolm hits, we'll get to draw and discard. Drop an island. Or... River's Rebuke, just to be annoying, but I'd rather save it. I'm gonna Seagate Restoration. This is me just trying to draw a couple cards. Ooh, they pay a life. They shock in! What counterspell do you have? Decisive Denial! Oh, cute. Okay, that's fine. Seven mana Divination. Well, there could be like a River's Rebuke here. River's Rebuke would reset my attackers. Another dog bark. Kogla! Oh, we get to draw! Or draw. Thank you for the Turn Timber Symbiosis. Do you think they'll have a way to stop Malcolm from doing lethal damage? Nice mana. The Zimone. This card, by the way, is ridiculous. I kind of can't believe that they printed this. And yet, here it is. Modern Horizons, baby. Oh, we win, because we put a counter on Malcolm and we attack in, and that's lethal. GG, Zimone! Hello there, Nadu, Winged Wisdom. Our opponent goes first, which is bad for us. I don't have turn 1 ramp. I don't feel like mulliganing either. So on turn 2, I won't be able to counter their commander, and they'll probably be able to get it down. It's tough, because, like, even bluffing having removal for the Nadu, like the counter spell, would require me playing this. Okay, so they didn't have turn 1 ramp, but that's actually fine. We play the Restless Vinestalk. The Sylvan Safekeeper. I could hold up the counter spell. I'm going to instead play Lotus Cobra. I have a fetch land in hand, and I want to generate obscene amounts of mana. Sylvan Safekeeper, by the way, allows you to turn a land into a targeted ability. It turns target creature you control gains Shroud. The thing you have to be very careful of with Safekeeper and Nadu is once something has Shroud, you can't target it again, because it is Shroud. I don't need to tell you that, probably, but I'm telling you it anyway. What if we had a perfectly symmetrical game of Magic. I'm so tempted to, like, go do this and sack all my lands on stack. You don't even know. Like, you're joking, I think. But it's really, really tempting. All right, so now I can play the Sylvan Safekeeper, or I could hold up Counterspell. Ooh, I mean... perfectly symmetrical violence. What if I sacrifice a land right now? No, don't do it, Amy. Don't do it even though you really, really want to. Even though you really, 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 really want to. Technically, we could be holding up Counterspell, yes, if we hit a land off the top of our deck. Sometimes I talk like a true addict. Yeah, and I'm addicted to game actions. Happy Pride Month. We love game actions here. You just let it happen. Well, you know, you have to, like, double commit. So, like, if I sacrificed this and I didn't hit a land, I would sacrifice a second land to try again. Because I am pathetic like that. Okay, ready? Are you guys ready? One second. I'm putting on full control mode. I'm giving Lotus Cobra Shroud. Hit a land. Bro, do it. Yes! Oh, we're both stupid. They hit Strict Serenade, okay. No, okay, wait, do we double down? Obviously, I double down. Don't whiff. Please. And for a penny, and for a pound. With my voice cracking constantly from this sickness, this is so much fun. Oh no, I gotta go, I gotta go. Guys, I gotta go. We certainly couldn't miss 3 times, Hey, Nadu. I love game actions so much. Nadu giveth and Nadu taketh away. No, this is just me take a thing away. That was great. Oh, that was good. Thankfully I have tissues here because I've been sniffling and sneezing. Now let me just wipe away some of these tears. I'm not blocking. Oh, wait a minute. They also sacrificed down to 2 lands. A fellow hero, I see. So they have a Strict Serenade. I got this. There's correct game actions, and then there's whatever Amy did just now. The correct game action, obviously. This can't hit artifacts, can it? Oh, it can. Do you want to? Don't make me do it. Don't. I love Magic the Gathering so much. They're so good at it. I'm gonna drop Scoot Swarm. Finally, I found a way to have fun in a Nadu mirror match. It is actually impressive I whiffed that many times. I think that our deck, excluding MDFCs, because those can't be hit off Nadu's ability, has 40 lands. So 40% of the time we should hit a land. Today on Amy Fails Impulse Control, I'm making content. Ah, they whiffed too. Well, at least they have lands. Good for them. Where are the lands? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't actually know where the lands are. Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. I sacrificed a land and I hit one. I'm only a little jealous and sour. I'll just top deck a fetch. Yeah, the second I'm getting a land, I'm sacrificing it. The second I find one, gone. Don't mind me. Just believing in the heart of the cards, you know. Hey, Neutralize. Welcome to the stream.
Glad to stop catching you live again.
Again. Again, for real, bro. Again? How? Thank you. Did you see that, chat? Finally. Rewarded. I'm so good at this. I might still sacrifice it. Give me a second. Let me get some more floating mana first. I'm thirsty for lands. Whiff. Ha! Tatsy over for more card draw. Alexa, what is the sunk cost fallacy? I'm a perfectly reasonable gambler. There's no way I could possibly lose after this many. Oh my god, I love that this person is doing the same thing because it's kind of hero shit. Oh my god! They have a Jabari disruption. We have to hit a land. No! They can untap. Back to 0, baby. They're winning. I actually cut Jawari Disruption from my deck. Ignore me just like coughing up phlegm here. I'm sorry, I'm disgusting right now. And I don't just mean my gameplay. Yes. Oh, that's a Vesuvian Duplimancy. I wish I had one of those. I have one in the deck, I just don't have one out. So we're going to get a land on top. Ooh! Ooh! So if they target one of their creatures with a spell... Whoa, that was a weird wiggle. If they target one of their creatures with a spell, they're gonna have 2 Nadu. Or like 2 whatever they target. They might target Tireless Provisioner. And how would I pay for it? I'd sacrifice the lands. Oh, crap, I don't have any. Got an Uro. I'll take out a loan. Yeah, a loan for the bank. I'll pay it off. I'm sure I will be able to pay it back. Right? Assume they're gonna flicker around this, unless they're a coward. God damn it! How have we whipped this many times? Surely we couldn't possibly whip again! Chat, can somebody count how many times I have succeeded versus how many times I've failed? Because I think I failed every time but once. This is peak Magic the Gathering. If anybody's ever wanted to know what it's like to play Commander against me, it's a bit like this. Tiny Bones off on the side seem to like it. This music's very appropriate too, the Donkey Kong music. Oh, that's double the lands. You don't have any lands though, right? Oh no, that's a land. Can you let me draw 3 cards and then discard 3 cards? I have at least 1 trigger from Nadu next turn, assuming Nadu's still on the board. Because we can Hinterland Harbor, float that mana, put them boots on, and then obviously sacrifice the Hinterland Harbor because, like, yeah, I don't want land. I want triggers. Oh, cool, Uro. Oh yeah, they still have 2 mana up. No targeting spells right now, though. Oh, they have 6, 7 mana now? Woof. Well, 7 lands and then 3 mana over here. 10 cards in graveyard. So, 1 more, and they could do this. My guess is they will get the free equip, try to get another land, so they can escape Uro. And then they could also, like, juggle around. Safekeeper's just adding fun into the deck. So I wasn't going to put Sylvan Safekeeper into the deck. But I was shown the light of sacrificing your lands to protect your creatures. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Protecting my creatures. By CGB. And I was like, yeah, you know what? CGB? I'll take a little look here. Oh, that's you actually have a fight spell. Please don't fight my stuff. Oh, please don't. I can't do anything if you fight my stuff. I can't replay anything. That's a land, that's more. Oh, they're going off. They're going off. So I think the game's over. But I'm really hoping they let me take another turn so I can just try one more time. Just one more time. Come on, it's fine. I don't have a problem. Yeah, it's not gambling. I can stop whenever I want. No! I don't have any more lands to sacrifice! Quick, find a land. Nadu! Full control mode on! How did I not get a land? boots on the cat. Put the boots on the cat so we can attack. We're so good at magic. This is gonna be in a YouTube video. Hey, people who watch this on YouTube, I hope that you're having fun, because I'm having fun. And GG, Shock Nuri, or however you say your name, it looks very French. Thank you so much for playing along in this very funny game. Good game. Oh, it's Chuck Norris! Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. And yes, Nadu is a problem. As you could kind of see in this video, I kept in the concessions that we went up against because a lot of people just refuse to play against this deck. And Nadu is very, very, very strong. Blue, tempo, counterspell heavy type of decks tend to perform well, and Nadu is value on stats, on value, and evasion as well. Nadu really is going to be an issue, especially with how it's currently matchmaking. So, I guess if you're going to play it, now's the time to do it before they change the matchmaking up, because eventually, hopefully, Nadu will be up there with Brawl and all of the other cards that nobody ever wants to play up against. I think while recording this deck, we cut 0 games, by the way. Every single game I recorded made it into the video, and that's 15 games, and we won, or had our opponents concede all but 2 of them. One against the Tetsuko with that fun, like, drag racer that killed us, and the other one was the very, very silly deck where I was sacrificing my lands and taking the game very seriously. That was a really fun game. I'm so happy I got to record that. If you're looking for my deck list, it's in the description of the video. And if you want to play Nadu, maybe, you know, just think about if you want to, like, make friends or make enemies first. Because you'll probably be making enemies if you play this commander in paper, if you're playing 1v1, if you're playing Modern, or if you're playing Brawl. It's a really, really, really annoying card. And I'm saying it multiple times because I want to reiterate that I'm not happy that Wizards of the Coast printed this card. I wish it didn't exist. I really wish this card did not exist. But if you're gonna play it, well, I can't stop you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.